Bowsy, I want to know about your impressions because that does set you apart from other voice actors. And long have you
Did
been
you say
working on
impressions?
Bugs? And I know we'll give you a chance to ruin your life in a minute. Tell everybody who you are on Space Jam in this movie right now.
Well, first of all, Mama, like when I talk to the ladies, I gotta study the great Greg Cipes, Mama. Like, what's going on? I mean, look, here's the thing, okay? There's like Beast Boy, he's like right up here. But like, if you want to talk to like, the ladies, you gotta dim it down a bit. That's my Greg Cipes,
That's
But
pretty good.
the first time I
got
met
those two
Greg
down.
was at a callback at Nickelodeon, and the first thing he says to me is like,
Hey, bro, I'm going in next. Watch my holsters for me.
and then he took off his holsters. The was it the cell phone caddy? What was the real name for that invention? Because that was your thing.
Holsters. Yeah, I
It was
still
just-
make
but
them.
you-
They're
but
really
you
cool.
invented that.
Hold your cell phone in your wallet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was
Oh
like,
my God, I remember that.
what-
But I
What
don't remember
kind
me
of
saying,
guy-
dude, hold my back.
It was like, watch my
So
holsters.
the first time we met, that's not what happened. Maybe
I was
it
like,
did,
this
but
guy's like, I was like, he's like Han Solo. Who is this guy? He was the coolest guy. I wish I could say that. It doesn't come across. But impressions, again, it was every Filipino household comes equipped with a karaoke machine. So I was already at a young age with a microphone, and like just not mesmerized by my own voice, but kind of like curious. And I'm like, oh, that's what I sound like. This is my voice in a microphone and on a speaker. And every kid loves that. Every kid likes listening to that. And then you think you can do voices and impressions, but they don't really sound like who they are because you're just a kid.
But you must have,
And-
because you've been working on it a long time, right? You must have
Look,
known you
look.
had it. Yeah.
let's call out some impressions and see who does the best impression
No,
between
no,
me
no,
and
no,
Bowser.
no. Okay, wait. But first, this is what he's going to do. He's going to say
I'm in it.
who he is in Space Jam, and then he's
Okay,
going to do that
yes.
impression, and then you're going to do that impression because we want to honor the release of this film. It's so exciting. We're so happy for you, Bowza. You deserve all the success
Yeah.
in the world. You're just such a high quality human. I just
You are
adore you.
amazing.
So let's embarrass Greg Cipes. Tell us who you are, and then do your voice, and then Greg will try to do it.
My name is Eric Bauza. I'm on the Ship It Show with Tara Strong and Greg Cipes.
And
That's right.
I am the voice behind all of your favorite Looney Tunes characters in the movie Space Jam: A New Legacy, starring LeBron James, July 16th, and also streaming on HBO Max. Woohoo!
So there's Daffy Duck.
I also do Marvin the Martian, Earth creature. Isn't that lovely? I love the Ship It Show, but it blocks my view of Venus. Therefore, I shall have to blow it up.
Ooh. And there's Elmer Fudd.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting a wingman G.
Hey.
And there's Foghorn. I say Foghorn Leghorn. Pay attention, son. Greg Cipes. Like a dirt field between two cornfields. Nothing between the ears. That's a joke, son. You're supposed to laugh.
And I have the honor of voicing a Porky Pig. That's not all, folks.
Yeah, I mean it's been. Did I get them
Wow.
all? Five characters? Yeah, that's 5.
Oh my God, you're ridiculous. You're just
I know, come
ridiculous.
on.
Okay, Greg, you wanted to try, so go ahead.
Now, granted, I just had a big Cipes superfood salad, so there's salad kale in my teeth, so I'm gonna throw off my vocal inflections a bit.
Okay. Okay.
The first one, who is that? What character is that? I don't even know the name of the character.
Off to a good start.
that-
By the way, I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I've been to Greg's house. I've had a superfood salad, and it does gum up the works. He's made a
No,
salad
so-
for me before. It's delicious.
So you can
Those
imagine if it was
amino
perfect.
acids. Okay,
That's
Daffy
all I
Duck,
got.
here's the thing.
Kale
No,
Daffy
sandwich
Duck,
right
here's
now,
the
you would still
thing.
be able to do these voices.
let's go through it.
Daffy Duck, he has a lisp, not a lisp back here like Plucky did on Tiny Toons. He has the frontal lisp, not a lateral lisp.
Like I love Eric Bauza. Super.
There it is.
Super. I'm just gonna stick with super. There we go.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
super.
Next character.
Super. I'll tell you, perfecting the Daffy Duck voice will improve your dating
Perfecting
life
Daffy.
for sure. Yes.
I gotta work
okay.
on that one.
Here, it's almost like every Looney Tunes character has a speech impediment. So let's do Elmer Fudd. We did Elmer Fudd next. So
Yeah.
Elmer Fudd has a very
Elmer
low
Fudd.
gravelly,
yes.
Well,
yes.
a
grabowy.
low gravelly voice, and
Well,
all of his
gravelly
R's
voice.
are W's.
Yeah.
So I nailed that one. Next one.
Greg
Perfect.
Cipes.
Okay.
Greg Cipes.
Okay.
Perfect. I got that one.
That was pretty good. Not bad.
For
I
two.
gotta say.
For
We'll
two.
give him that. We'll give him that one. We'll give him that one. Not the first one, but we'll give him that one.
Okay, Foghorn Leghorn. He's the
How's that
big
sound?
chicken or rooster. He's down south, and he kind of sounds like this, Greg.
Down
Boy,
south, and
oh
it kind
boy.
of sounds like this, Greg. Down south. There you go. 3 for 3. Boom. Keep going.
I love it. Sounds like Kentucky Fried Chicken to me. Okay, Marvin the Martian.
He
Has a
Yeah. Okay.
He
You're doing
has
it. The
a.
clog voice.
I'm Marvin the Martian, and I'm on Space Jam.
Yes.
Eric Bauza really does my voice, but Greg Cipes is doing my voice right now, and it's really cool to be here with you all. I am Marvin the Martian.
I
pretty
love
good,
it.
right?
It's like you
cannot.
became a
I
different
cannot.
person.
and
4
last
for
It's
but
like
not
4.
if you have these, it's like if you love these really characters, these really iconic characters, and you love them so much, but you can't afford to buy the toy with the actual voice in it, so you go buy like some crappy one, in some other crappy place. and
Don't
it's
you
like,
hate
oh,
it when
yeah,
they do that with their
we'll put
characters?
Cipes in there.
Uh,
Well,
Hate
there's
it.
one more I
Hate it
gotta
so
nail.
much.
There's one more I gotta nail. Go
Porky.
ahead. What's
Porky Pig. He's like definitely one of the most iconic. He's a stuttering
got a
pig.
shot.
He's very shy.
You don't
to
got a
me.
shot with this one.
give it to me? What does he sound like again?
Okay. That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. I'm Porky
Not bad.
That's all, folks. That's pretty good. 5
No.
for 5. Watch out, Bowser. I'm
It's-
coming for your job.
It's really so great that
joking.
Bowza exists. But you also do Bugs a lot, right?
That's right, Doc. Ain't I a stinker?
Yeah, and-
So, the thing about Bugs is that nasally, high-pitched.
So Mel Blanc, if we're gonna talk
That's
about
right,
Mel
Doc.
Blanc, yeah, we have to talk. We have to do Mel Blanc's natural speaking
Mel
voice.
Blanc,
You know, when I came up
yes,
with the voice of
yes.
Porky Pig, I went out into the farm and I wallowed around in the mud with these pigs. And they pigs. If pigs could talk, they'd talk with a grunt. And they'd be
That's all, folks.
and that's how I came up with the voice of Porky Pig. So he has a very I think he used to smoke cigarettes. He may have drank a few back in the day during the day. So that kind of gives him that low pitch voice. And even when he did high pitch voices like Bugs Bunny,
They still had that grit in the bottom, but that high-pitched nasally quality as well. And then you throw in that Brooklyn and Bronx, and it becomes Bugs Bunny.
here's the
Wow.
funny thing though: lose
You're
the Brooklyn
ridiculous.
and Bronx, lose Brooklyn and Bronx.
And then you have this voice, and then you start talking like a baby, and all of a sudden it's Tweety Bird. Ooh, I ta putty tat.
So
Ugh.
it's like, you can kind of share voices just by those simple tweaks.
I'm gonna work on
You're-
it. Thank you
you're
for the vocal lessons.
Ridiculous person. Yeah, you
Seriously.
keep working. You are really so ridiculously talented. I mean,
Thank
I've
you, Tara.
been
Thank
in
you.
LA since '94. Yeah. And I remember working on other versions with other actors, and no one can do as many of them as you can. It is like Mel Blanc reincarnated in
Yeah, you're a
well,
you.
legend,
It's
Bowser.
really amazing.
I think that's such a sweet thing to say. And again, I always have to go back to the blueprint, and especially if you've done iconic characters, you have to go back to the original DNA and you have to honor and pay respect. The Looney Tunes have been brought back into so many different versions and forms, whether they be a complete shout out to the 1940s or if they're playing basketball with LeBron James in 2021. What remains the same about the classic characters is who they are, the integrity. They never change. And that's why they're so inviting. It's like talking to a friend that you haven't seen or heard from in like 3 years, and you pick up the phone and you guys pick up where you left off. That's what it is like to perform with these characters. And it's like, that's the tight wire rope that you walk with these characters. Because everyone knows Bugs Bunny's 81 years old. you know these characters like you know an old relative. So, you know, and again,
You know what?
talking
That's
from,
true. And it's not just that. I mean, can I just say that like there are many people that do impressions, and I've witnessed this in the studio where they sound
Yeah.
enough like an iconic character, but they do not embody their essence, their soul. They
right.
have to specifically decide how this character would say this, as opposed to someone like you who can embody that character completely, not just vocally sound like. You become these characters because of your acting ability and your ability to tap, like you say, into their DNA. I mean, I've heard people go, "Oh, I do an impression of so and so," but they can't act. And that might sustain for like a Kellogg's commercial, but a career like yours, you really are extraordinary because you can become these characters. You're really like super amazing guy, Bauza. Really cool.
Oh man. Well,
This is my
again,
favorite. This is my favorite Ship It show yet, by the way.
oh no
He
way!
says that every
no
show.
way!
He says that every
Oh, good.
show. Don't listen to him. He says it every show.
No, but every
That's
show is
usually-
my
But
favorite Ship It
That's the
show.
halfway mark of the shows when he says that. It's like, oh, we only
Every
30
show.
minutes.
We have
But since we
masters come on
are-
every show that we have, every Ship It show we have different masters come on, master cosplayers, master actors. So again, it's like it's hard to like be like, this is my favorite, that's my favorite, they're all my favorite, and
It's
reached
obviously
that
not
bar
hard
now.
because you say it every episode, so it must be
It's the
not that
truth.
hard to say.
Here's the thing.
that.
Greg and I are actually in
Do you
the booth, the
remember
same booth
any
right
other
now. I don't know if you know this, but do you remember?
We are.
Bauza,
Um,
I want to
Greg.
hear.
now,
I want to hear
Tara,
some
Tara,
favorite. What?
Oh.
You asked me, do I remember any of the other Ship It shows? And of course I do, but I immediately forget them after because I'm a nowist. I don't bog down my brain with information. I let it go.
He has
so I can be
he has so
completely
much
present.
free hard drive space. He deletes
Yes.
everything.
I
It's-
deleted
Amazing.
all.
What a lucky
Live in the
guy.
now.
Thank you.